Sunday, January 6th, we have Chiefs in black versus Windsor in white. The teams played each other yesterday, and they won that game 4-1. And we have the Piercy line to start the game. Back to the defenseman Witt, who backhands it into the Windsor end. Windsor brings it around, tries to chip it out. Bannister intercepts it. Backhands it out front, and that is lifted. Jenkins picks up the puck, takes a long shot. That gets deflected just wide of the catcher side of the Windsor goalie. Can battles. Piercy comes in, flips it in the corner. That's wrapped around behind the Windsor net. Up to the left winger of Windsor. They tried to chip it out and do now in the neutral zone. Windsor tries to slide that out. Witt plays it, goes out. Now Jenkins comes in, helps out, and he'll flip that up to the boards. To the Cowan line. Witt chips that up to Nelly, but that gets ahead and it's deflected. And we have a first whistle here at 10:53. Clark takes a draw. Coach Clark is off today as he's sick. So we have 3 boys on the bench. Pendergrass chips that out. And the Chiefs have time here. Louis goes back, plays it. Goes up, chips it up. Chaser. Chaser rushes it up. Kicks a shot. And a nice save by Windsor. And he'll throw that to the side. Nice hit by Pendergrass. Loose puck. Looks for a man, throws it back to Louis. Louis keeps it in. Out to Clarkey. Clarkey over to Walker. And that'll come out. And Walker will throw that over. A hard pass there to Chase. Chase keeps it and he'll dump it in, and the boys will go and make a change. Windsor will have time. Now he's got pressure from Piercy. Throws a long pass, but that's intercepted by Walker. And they're saying offside. Now, Walker over to Coleman. Coleman throws up the middle, and that's tipped up by Percy to the right side. Over to Coleman. Coleman now will take a hard wrist shot. Now in the Windsor end. Lots of time by Windsor, and they'll throw it up the left side. Now up the middle. Passes it over. Throws it out front, and that's picked up by Piercy. He throws a nice pass up the can. He's got 2 of them. Slides it over, but that's just in front of Bannister. He couldn't get at that one. He throws it behind the net to Ken, who will have to battle that in the corner. Takes his man out, leaves the puck for Piercy. Over to Witt. Oh, and it's deflected off the body into the corner. Ken tries to throw it back to Jenks. And they chip it up. Oh, and a nice break up there by Jenkins. Witt tries to bring it in. Now Piercy's line is off, and that's comes out Vanderbrink's line. You have Easton going to the corner. It's up by his feet. Now he tries to backhand and keeps that in, and he does. Loose puck. Brinky comes in and helps out. Now Nelly will play that. And this time he throws it up to Easton. Easton comes up the right side. That's off the ref at 8:16 of the first period. Clarkey takes a draw. Windsor will play it up the weak side and go up the middle. Now Chase has it. He's all by himself with 4 Windsor players. He cuts in, takes it back in, does get a shot off from that. And that's held on by the Windsor goalie. Now Windsor will play it behind the net, around the boards. They'll break it out in the middle, but that's picked up, passed up by Louis to Pendergrass. Pendergrass will chip that in. Clark will battle that. And they break it out. up the left side. That's intercepted by Walker. Now Windsor has a chance to come in. They throw it over now. Pendergrass rushes it. He's got a 3-on-1. Turns, passes out to Piercy. Piercy takes a shot and it flicks up over the net. And it does go in. Pendergrass to Piercy, and they have the first goal and make it 1-0 at 7:19 of the first period. So the Piercy line stays out. So Chiefs go up 1-0. Now they'll go back to Coleman. Coleman passes the red line. You take a long shot wide of the blocker side of the Windsor goalie. Bannister will play it around the corner with help from Piercy. Throws it out front. Goes to the right side. Now Ken will try to battle that. Bannister looks. He's got time. Throws it out the slot. That's intercepted by Windsor. Now they'll bring it out. That'll go behind the net of Stair into the corner. Walker comes in, puts pressure on him. Goes back to Windsor, take a long shot. And that's deflected wide. Coleman throws it up. Vandenbrink. Now he's all by himself as they go in for a change. Throws it across. Oh, just behind the players. Now Windsor will bring it out. It looks like we have a 3-on-1, but a nice back check here by Nelly. They won't probably get much of it. And he's still loose out in front. Oh, and they finally clear it out. Now a race for the puck. Vandenbrink. Scott Easton with him. Goes behind the net. Puts it out front. Yes. And a nice patient pass there by Brinky. And Easton throws that in to make it 2-0 Chiefs at exactly the 6-minute mark of the first period. So they have a timeout here at Windsor. After a short timeout here by Windsor, the Clark line's out. Chase to his left wing and Pendergrass to his right. Pendergrass goes to his side. He tries to battle for the puck in it. It's loosely thrown up the right side. Witt easily throws his man off the puck. Pendergrass comes up, throws it to Jenks, to Witt. Witt now carries it up. No pressure, so he'll carry it. Now Windsor battles back. They got Jenkins facing off. He takes his man out, makes a nice play. The puck comes up to the defense of Windsor, and he tries to throw it in. Now it goes to Witt. Witt will throw it across. But that's kept in by Windsor. They have a point-blank shot. Oh, and it's just Fan. It's a loose puck. Nice save. Loose puck out front. Witt throws the Pendergrass, and he'll bring it out. Pass to Clark, takes a long shot. That's rebounded to Chase, up in the air, but that's now back out by Windsor. Windsor takes a shot, and a nice save there, and makes a whistle here at 4:57 of the first period. Now the Piercy line comes out. Puck goes back to Windsor, it goes into Borlot's corner here. Louis comes in to help. He throws it up the left side to Bannister. Bannister now tries to chip it out, which he does. Now Windsor tosses it back in, but that's pawned by Borlot. Lawrence turns the other way to the open man of Bannister, and he chips it up. And it's a rush here by Windsor, and Chiefs put on pressure by Can. Toss over to the defense, and he'll try to throw it up. Louis blocks any forward motion there, and Windsor throws a high pitch to the left side. Borlot handles that. He tries to bring it up the boards. Now Piercy battles in the corner here. He's got Can to help. Can comes up with it. Still has it. Now he takes his time. Sauces one's over to Walker. Walker looks, and he'll throw that in the corner. As the Chiefs make a change, Walker will play that. Over to Brinky. Brinky looks, throws it across. Coleman has it, takes a shot. Oh, and that's just tipped above the goalie there by Noah. And could have been a beautiful goal. And we are still 2-0 here at 3:38 of the first period. So Easton takes the draw. He wins that, and he'll throw that back to Coleman. Coleman takes a nice low shot, looking for a deflection. And it's a loose puck. Now he comes up with it, throws it across, and that just goes through the slot. Nelly has it again now. He'll look. Gives that over to Walker, who will throw that in the corner. Now Nelly takes it on the right side. Easton comes in to help, and now it'll be picked up by Coleman. He'll throw it back in the corner, and now it goes behind the net. Easton has it. He'll sauce it out over to Coleman. Coleman takes a hard low shot. That's off the pads of a Windsor player, and then it comes out now into the neutral zone and now into the Chiefs end. He backhands that to Coleman. Coleman takes his patience. Throws it up the right side. And that's waved off, and Nelly and Easton will rush for this puck. Nelly comes in. Gives a little slap, asking for the puck. Comes around. Windsor throws that up the left wing. Jenkins puts on pressure. They take a long shot, and that goes into the pads of Witt. Jenkins looks, throws it up the middle. Chase sauces that over to Clark. And Windsor takes over possession. They come over the red line, they'll toss that into the Chiefs end, and we have less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Clark tries to rush it out. No, it just goes in the front stick. Now it's tossed behind the net stair. Jenks battles. Windsor comes up with it. Oh, and that's just wide. A point-blank shot. Chase has time. He flips that over. Pendergrass. Pendergrass goes in. Nice. Oh, it just goes wide. Nice shot there by Chaser. Louis goes over to Berlat. Berlat throws a nice low pass. It's deflected, and that also is just wide by Chase's deflection. Pendergrass keeps that in. Over to Piercy. Berlat will come up. Louis keeps that in. Oh, they're saying it just exited, and that'll be with exactly 1 minute left in the first period. Piercy takes a draw, goes back to Berlat, and that flips over to Louis. Louis throws it up. Can dips that in and chases after it. It goes behind the net of the Windsor goalie. Now it's picked up by Piercy with Can coming in to help. Bannister's out front. Now he tries to wrap that around. Berlat comes in, pinches. Lawrence backs him up. He'll throw that across. Slide over. Bannister looks, and he tries to throw it up the middle now. Oh, Louis comes in, and he tries to throw a nice hard low pass, but that gets ineffective. Now Windsor will be able to break it out. It's Chiefs are offside. And 15 seconds left here in the first period. It's a loose puck. Walker comes out with it, and that should be about the end of the first period. And the Chiefs lead 2-0 after the first. So we're off here to start the second period. Easton line comes out. Windsor has it. Oh, and they're just offside. Easton throws puck back here to Walker. Walker tries to pass that up. That's intercepted by Windsor. Now it's back to Walker. Throws that up to Nelly. Now he puts a check on. Now it comes up to Windsor. It's out front. Nolly comes in, does a nice back check, and picks up the puck, and they have a 3-on-2. He goes up the right side, holds on to the puck, throws it back. Jenks comes in without a lot of pressure, takes a nice snapshot, but that's deflected down into the corner. Vandenbrink can pick that up, and he throws it out front. Oh, it just goes off the stick after Noah takes a low shot on net and goes to the wide. Now Coleman has the puck, takes a hard slap shot, and it just goes above the catcher's side. Now Nelly looks, throws it across the weak side to Coleman. Coleman up. And that's offside. Chiefs will have a change here at the 13:50 mark of the second period. Clark takes a draw, that goes to the side of Pendergrass. Now Windsor picks it up. They throw it up the middle. And that's picked up by Chase. Now Clark picks up the puck, throws it over to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Chase. Picked up by Pendergrass. Now we're going to the corner. Throws his man off. He still has control of the puck. He'll throw that back to Jenkins. Jenkins will throw that to Pendergrass. Matty wraps that, goes behind the net. Clark picks it up. He comes in with the help of Witt. And Windsor gets that out. And the pressure is now put on Jenkins. Oh, he tries to throw that up to Witt. It's a loose puck. Windsor comes up with it. And Jenkins, he'll top that out. Now over to Witt. Witt throws a pass over to Chase. Chase loses an edge, but we're going to see a penalty here. Yeah, we got a tripping call here on Windsor at 12:43. So with the Chiefs power play, we have a face-off here in the Windsor end. Piercy takes a draw, that goes to the side of Bannister. Goes in the corner, Bannister battles, he has time. Throws it over to Cowan. Cowan takes a nice low shot, it's deflected out front. Oh! Bannister couldn't get a stick on it because he was being hooked there by the other player. Loose puck now, Lawrence has it, throws it back to Cowan. Cowan has time. He tries to pass that up to Lawrence, but now it comes back. And now the puck comes behind the net. Lee will play that, but it goes the other way. Out front. Oh, and that's deflected. Now Bannister will throw that over to Louis. Louis chips that over. Cowan. Cowan goes in the corner. Now he tips that up. And Windsor will wrap that around the Stayard end. Stayard plays that. Pressure on. He'll backhand that over to Berlot. Berlot races. Oh, Pendergrass then puts a retaliating check on there. And the puck gets out. Windsor will dump that in. Jenks gives the puck. Now Noah pick up speed. And he rushes it down the left side. The lot goes off. It's time. He throws it across rink to Witt. 26 seconds left in the Chiefs power play. He throws it across to Noah, to Jenks. Jenks takes a low shot, tries to look for a deflection, but that goes straight on wide of the net of the blocker side of the Windsor goalie. Now he has time. He throws it over to Nelly. Bouncing puck. Nelly keeps it in. Throws it over. Vandenbrink. Spirit's now tapping. Indication that we are now even strength. Vandenbrink looks. Throw to Coleman. Coleman takes a high wrist shot, and it's and it just goes through the crease there. The Windsor goalie easily could have been tapped in, but it was missed by everyone. Now Windsor gets that out of their end, and they'll go for a quick change as possible as they can. And a long pass, and they're calling it offside. So the Chiefs will have to clear Windsor, have time to break this out. And the defenseman here brings out with some speed. Walker throws that up the right side over to Piercy, who's now has it in the corner. Piercy looks, holds on to it, shows good patience. Coleman throws a hard wrist shot, and that's easily caught by the Windsor goalie at 9:48 of the second period. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Piercy's line. He took the draw. Coleman comes up, puts a nice big hit. Now Walker throws it up the right side. Loose puck here. And Walker looks, throws it up to Bannister. Bannister hits the back of Piercy's skate. Now Coleman will try to throw it up the wing. It goes out front. Walker will play this. Throws pass up to Bannister. Goes in the corner. Nigel now throws to Bannister. Bannister throws it out front. It's a loose puck. Oh, and it just goes off, I believe, the crossbar or the post. That definitely hit some of the red paint. And that goes through the crease again. Bannister will play it. He throws out in the slot. That's intercepted by Windsor, and they'll just try to clear that. Louis has a little bit of pressure from a Windsor player, but he'll throw it up to Cowan. Cowan looks at, throws it up to Brinky. Brinky has Nelly with him. Takes a shot, and that's deflected off the Windsor stick to the blocker side of the Windsor goalie, and Windsor will get it out. Brulot will throw that in, and now Windsor will try to chip that out. And Brinky comes, does a back check, out front. And with the man open, Windsor makes it 2-1. So at the 8:12 mark, we are 2-1 Chiefs over Windsor. Windsor wins the draw. They throw it back to the defense and come up the middle again. Wick goes up for a hit, and the puck goes free. And Scared will jump on that for a whistle. We have exactly 8 minutes now left in the second. Clark Lyon will stay out, and they'll take the draw. Holden ties up his man. Loose puck. Now it'll go up to Chase. Chase will sauce it that up Pendergrass, and that's intercepted by Windsor, and they'll dump it in. And Witt and the Windsor player will they'll rush to it. Now it goes out. Open puck. Witt tries to pass that out. That hits the Windsor player. Now they have an open. So Piercy will take the draw. It's 7:33 of the second period. Goes out front. The Walker just easily slides that out. And they'll battle in the central zone here. Windsor throws it out front. That's intercepted by Walker. Now Coleman will toss that up to Can. Stays in by Windsor. Windsor has it. Throw it out front. They tried a one-timer, but it gets through. Now that gets out. Now, Can made a good forecheck there, and it's loose. Oh! It comes back out. It's right there on the left side of the goalie, and he'll smother that. And she's had a great chance. So Easton takes a draw, and that goes to the corner of Vandenbrink. Easton tries to go the other way. He battles and is still in the corner. Puts on pressure. Brinky comes in to help. It's a loose puck by his feet. Brinky has it. Oh, it just gets away from him. Now Nelly comes in. He'll go in the corner. Cowan Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink now has it. Goes behind the net. He'll throw that up to Easton. Easton now throws it to Berlot. To Lawrence. And now he takes a nice hard shot. It almost looked like that could have went in, but a stick got in front. Maybe it was deflection, maybe it was a block shot. Hard to say. Oh, and it hits the post. The loose puck is behind the goalie of Windsor, now it's behind the net, and Windsor will wrap that around. Bernat has it. He throws it over to Louis. Chiefs definitely got some chances over the last couple of shifts and really turning the momentum back around their way, as it was probably most of the first period. Jenkins keeps that in. And Windsor will try to just high bomb that one out to Witt. Witt turns, looks for an open man. He banks it off the boards to Chase. Chase will do the same. And have a whistle here at 5:23. So take the draw. Pendergrass pushes his man off the puck, and it goes free, and there it is! Oh! Another loose puck. It just did not go the bounce of the Chiefs' way, but now Windsor brings it out. Left winger, and he'll try to toss it, and that's a bouncing puck. Park goes the other way with it. He gets pressure from Windsor, and it goes out front. Oh, and that just goes off over the mesh, and we'll have a whistle inside, or it could be outside. I don't believe that was hit off Chiefs, so yes, they're calling it outside. Piercy takes the draw. He's got Cam to his right, Bannister to his left. Now Windsor goes the weak side. Walker lines his man up, and he quickly gets rid of it. Piercy comes in, he throws it up the boards around the corner to Bannister. And he tries it again, and it gets up in front of Bannister. Windsor throws it pass down low. Now it goes up to Cam, and that's picked up by Windsor. And he'll rush it up. Takes a shot. Oh! That goes off stair into the net, and then Windsor ties it up 2-2. So less than 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Score is tied 2-all. Now Van Brink comes up, takes a shot. Oh, and that just goes wide. Now he goes, puts the shot on. Windsor does a high pass, and they're going to call ice. So Cowan's line is out, and Easton will take the draw. He ties up his man, goes to Vandenbrink. He throws it up in the slot, and Windsor clears that out to Louis. And he'll play that in the Chiefs' end. He'll make a high saucer pass, and Windsor will intercept that and throw it behind the net. Now Easton Lyons rushes it out, and they'll throw it in. Easton grabs the puck, still has it in the corner. He's going to get help from Nelly. Nelly has a free puck. He controls it. He has time, shows patience, throws a hard pass, and oh, it's a loose puck. Now Nelly comes in, keeps it in. Oh, it's a loose. Oh. Now Windsor brings it out front, and they try to one-timer, but that's picked up. Now it's picked up by Easton. Easton slows it down. He'll throw it back to Jenks. Windsor goes for a change. He'll throw it up to Louis. Louis back passes it to Chase. Gets a shot off. And it's a big hit there in the... So there's no penalty on the play, but Clark takes the draw. He tries to tie up his man. Bannister throws that out into the Chiefs. Windsor tips that out over Jenkins. Gets away from him. Pendergrass now will come in and pick it up. He'll throw it back to Jenks. Jenks will take it behind the net. Now flip it up to Witt. Goes out to the Windsor player. Witt puts a good hit. And the Chiefs will knock that out. And this should be... looks like we have it. Looks like Windsor have a power play here at 1:51 left in the second period. So Piercy and Can will be the forwards. Piercy ties up his man, goes to Walker. Walker tries to backhand that up the boards. And Windsor will play that. Takes a free shot. The Scarrett plays that, and then we'll have a whistle. Piercy takes the draw again. Comes back out to Windsor. Windsor over the weak side. They line up. Pressure. Now Piercy breaks it out to the right side. Stops. Cuts in. Takes a nice low shot. That's just stopped by the left pad of the Windsor goalie. Now Windsor will break it out in the neutral zone to the center. And they'll have to backtrack, regroup, try to start again. Pressure on by the Chiefs. Now that'll go to Coleman. Coleman throws a high shot down to the Windsor end. Pierce puts on pressure. Windsor throws that to the weak side. That's handled by Walker. Just doesn't quite get out. Pierce comes in to help. Now Windsor comes up with it. Takes a one-timer. High shot off the back of the net. Back to the defense of Windsor. He puts that over to the side of the blue line. Now Walker will come in and he'll throw that down. The Chiefs all make a change here. Now he puts on pressure. Easton comes in to come. And he'll keep that in and wrap around behind the Windsor net. And we have 19 seconds left in the second period. Louis throws it, keeps it in. 7 seconds left in the period. Chiefs might try to get one last shot. We'll have a brief intermission as the Zamboni comes out with a score of 2-all. We have Nelly here, and we have 8 seconds now left on the Chiefs penalty. Nelly and Brinky are out here to get us going. The third period. Brinky takes a nice shot, and that just is deflected wide on the blocker side of the Windsor goalie. Now it's back to even strength. Wick keeps that in. Throws up to Easton. Easton goes out front. Backhand by Nelly. Or sorry, rather Van den Brink. Now Easton. Nelly back. Hands that one over. And he'll palm that down. Witt puts a check on. Now he checks his man. Now we go back to the Windsor defense. It takes a long shot, and that's off the knee pad of Nelly, and it'll go behind the net. Chiefs. Witt will come up, and he'll try to chip that up. And still not out. And Windsor keeps that in. They'll go for a change. Now over to Witt. Witt throws it up. Bannister. Windsor now throws it up the neutral zone. And that's intercepted by Piercy. Piercy crosses the red line, backhands it into the Windsor end. Walker comes up to pinch. Now Windsor brings it in the Chiefs end. Now Bannister will throw it back to Walker. Help Piercy. Back to Walker. Walker wraps it around there to Bannister. Now he'll throw it up to Piercy. Piercy chips that in, chases after it. Can now comes in to help. He'll throw it behind the net to Walker. Backhands to Coleman. Coleman throws it. And that's a high shot over the blocker side of the Windsor goalie. Can now comes in, throws it to Piercy. Piercy throws it back in the corner to Bannister. Free puck. Now Windsor will come up the neutral zone. They'll cross the red line. They'll jump it in and go for a change at the 12:41 mark of the third period. Coleman throws a high wrist. Pendergrass. Now Windsor breaks it out to Louis. Louis has it. Now up to Chase. Chase throws it over to Clarkey. Clarkey takes a shot, and that just goes wide. I think that was off the blocker of the Windsor goalie. Clarkey's line keeps, and they start to battle here with the loose puck. And Chase comes up with it and goes behind the Windsor net. Berlat comes in, pinches. He taps that in. Now Windsor will wrap that behind the net. Lawrence comes up, pinches it with the help of Clark. Clark keeps it in. Now we have a loose puck and it's wrapped around the Windsor net. Up the side of Berlat. Windsor breaks out, passes out. And that's deflected off the stick, I think, of Louis. Keeps hitting shot and scared of glove back. And get a whistle here at 11:30 of the third. Cowan takes a draw, goes to Jenks. Now it goes back to Jenks. Jenks goes the other way, up to Witt. Witt goes cross ice to Nelly. Nelly Van Brink takes a shot. Oh! Windsor goalie just got a piece of that, enough to make it go wide. Jenks keeps it in. No, that was not offside. I think most of the coach's corner agree with me on that one. But we'll have a whistle nonetheless at 10:58 of the third. Piercy takes the draw, goes back to the Windsor defense, and they'll chip it up. And it should be icing. But he's waving it off. Now Windsor keeps that in. Goes out front. Weight goes up to neutral. Pressure by Piercy. And he backhands that into his own net. So Piercy takes the draw. Goes back to Can, who throws it to Coleman. Coleman back to Can. Windsor will clear that out. Coleman goes up the middle, and they're waving from the offside. Now it'll go behind the Windsor goalie. Now Walker will play it. Shows patience. Ice goes left wing, but nobody there. Windsor wraps that around. Goes all the way to the defenseman, and Can will help get that out. He puts on pressure. Now goes up to Walker. Walker throws it up. Oh, and it's a pass up to Chase, and that was icing now at 9:38. Clark takes the draw, goes to the side of Berlat. Berlat puts on pressure. Now it goes to Pendergrass's side. Throws it up the middle to Chase. And just goes wide. Now to Clark. Clark passes it to Berlat. Berlat back to Louis. Does a good job keeping that in. It goes around the net. Clark puts on pressure. Berlat comes in, pinches. With the help of Pendergrass, they try to keep it in. Now Louis will break this out. He comes all the way across rink. Still has it. Wick comes up, throws it up to Pendergrass. Pendergrass takes a shot just over the crossbar. Now a shot by Chase. It goes wide. Loose puck. Oh, he tries to throw it up front. Pendergrass puts on pressure. Really keeps a good job of keeping it in. That's picked off now. Windsor brings it the other way. He'll toss that in and go for a change. Now it goes to Jenks. And Jenks will rush that out. Goes out in the middle. Oh, and it's a loose puck. Nice save by Stair. And it goes behind the net of Stair, and Windsor. Jenks comes up with it. Tries to rush it out. He's all alone, so they lose control. He battles. Now it comes up to Windsor. Now take point blank shot. Then we'll know that here, and we have 7:49 left in the third. Now the Piercy line goes back out. That'll go up to Walker. He tries to throw it up the bit. Bannister. Now Piercy comes. He tries to pass it up to his winger. Now it goes into the Windsor end, and Bannister comes in to put in pressure. He's got Can to his right. Off the glass. And the puck goes to Coleman. Coleman takes a hard shot, but that's blocked by Windsor. Now they'll bring it out. Now Walker will come in and play it. He's got time. Windsor makes a change of a couple players. Coleman throws it across, but that's deflected. And obviously the offside, or sorry, the icing is called off. Now Windsor tries to wrap it around. They'll try to get it out. And that's intercepted by Can, but they eventually do get it out. Now here up the neutral zone. They take a long shot. Now Windsor has the puck. Tries to throw it to his defenseman. He keeps it in, back to his winger. And the puck still is in the Chiefs' end. And here we have a battle at the blue line. And it comes over to Jack. Jack throws it high to Walker. That's intercepted by a Windsor player, and it's got a free shot. He throws that in the catcher's side of Stair, and Windsor goes up 3-2 with 6:15 left in the third period. After the Chiefs came out with a commanding 2-0 lead, they're now down 3-2 with 6:15 left in the third period. Lots of chances, lots of time left on the clock. Louis will come back and he'll play that. And he'll throw it up the boards. That's intercepted by Windsor. And again, Windsor comes up with the puck here in the Chiefs' end. Matty throws a pass out to Chase. Goes to Lawrence. Lawrence taps it, and he'll go to Clark. And icing will be called. Now the Cowan line comes out. Jenkins tries to go up the other way, up the right side. Windsor passes out, point blank. It's a block shot. He's got Brinky. He's got Witt with him. Tries to throw it up to Nelly. Nelly takes a quick shot, but that's deflected off the stick of Windsor. Puck's behind the net. Windsor again just trying to wrap it around and get it out of their end any way they can. I'm sure we'll see a lot of dumping, chasing. Puck goes through the slot, no one there. Puck's held in by Jenks. Jenks just throws it in the corner, and again, Windsor just wrapping you around. Wheat comes in, plays it. Now Nelly will come up. Brinky throws it back. Oh, Jenkins makes a nice pinch there, and he comes up. Easton comes out just enough in time. We got the shot, backhanded pass, but now Windsor will bring it back. Throws it up the middle. Walker tries to pass it, and it doesn't get out in time. 4:18 left in the third period. Walker goes over to Easton. He tries to go the other way. And again, Windsor will just keep burying it deep, I'm sure. Coleman tries to go high. Now it does get out. Windsor again will just keep dumping it in the Chiefs' end. Walker gets pressure from behind, but he breaks it out. Throws it up the right side to Piercy. Piercy cuts up. He's got his chance. Oh. Nigel gets a good chance for a goal, but we're still 3-2 Windsor at 3:41 left in the third period. Piercy takes the draw, and he's kicking out Chiefs player. Kane will come in with the face-off duties, and he'll win that. Back to Louis. Louis takes a long, low shot, but that's just wide. And the puck's left for Windsor to clear that out. Now it comes out to the Windsor side. Pearson throws that behind the net to Louis. Up to Bannister. Oh, it just goes in the feet of the Chiefs, and Burlock tries to keep that in, and he does. Backhands it in the corner to Ken. Just now 3 minutes left to go in the third period. Louis throws a low shot. That's wide on the blocker side of Windsor. Block comes in, throws it behind the net. Now Windsor will shoot that and goes into their own bench. So as the seconds tick away here, Windsor still holds a 1-goal lead. They're just constantly getting it out of their own end and dumping it in the Chiefs' end. Putting on pressure. Chase stops that out of the air and tries to keep it in. Now with pressure from Pendergrass. Now that'll go over to Witt. Witt goes over the red line, he'll throw that in. We have 2:07 left on the clock. That's just one power play here. Keep an eye on Starrett, which I'm sure he'll be pulled shortly. They take a long shot. And that bounces over his right pad. Windsor goes up 4-2. We have 1:52 left. The Chiefs pull their goalie. Goes behind the net. Binky throws it back to Coleman. Coleman takes a long shot. It's a loose puck. And the Chiefs make it 4-3 with 1:30 left in the game. Now Chiefs coming out. Oh, it just goes wide. Comes out. And Chiefs goalie's out again, and we have a 6-on-5 with 1:16 left in the game. Coleman over to Easton. Easton to Coleman. Coleman takes a long, low shot. It's deflected. It's a loose puck. Oh, and it just goes wide. Now it's picked up by Van den Brink. Van den Brink tries to go the other way, and we have exactly 1 minute now left in the third period. That's picked up by Easton. He takes a long, low shot, and that goes in. And a much overdue bounce for the Chiefs as they tie it up 4-4 with 49 seconds left to go in the third period. Pendergrass takes the draw. Goes to Coleman. He'll dump that in, throw a long shot here in the Windsor netminer keep that. Now the Chiefs will call a timeout. After a short timeout. Draw goes to Easton. Goes to Piercy. Or sorry, Brinky, I'm sorry. Now it comes up the left side. Windsor tosses over, goes out front. The loose puck is picked up by Windsor and they go ahead 5-4 with 28 seconds left in the third period. Seconds left in the game. Final score 5-4 Windsor over the Chiefs.